Hello, everybody. What is up, everybody? Let me change this. Let me change the lighting so I'm not... There we go. Yay. I'm able to be seen by all. Gotta turn this up. Turn that up, and then I'll turn this up, and we should be good. There we go. Now I'm in resolution. Now I'm in, I don't know. I give up. I'm half asleep. How is everybody? What are we doing? Here's the people. Hello, everybody. Welcome all. I am very tired, guys. I didn't sleep. I did Stranger Things. I got up. Well, I didn't get up. I stayed up till 3 a.m., watched it till about 7:30, edited a bunch up, and then went to work. Got home from work. I slept for a couple hours, and I knew I had to do this. So I'm like, I'm just going to nap for a couple hours, and I'll jump back on. I was in halfway through editing episode 9 of Stranger Things. I did a bunch of like special scenes just because I was like, I know I don't have the energy to edit a whole episode after it was 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours with my intros and exits. It was almost 5 hours that I started at 3 a.m. A lot. I am so tired. I will be very strict in chat today. Just a fair warning. Let Jay throw out his theories. It'll be okay. Oh, a strict warning about Stranger Things or about this? I need coffee ASAP. The dude, are you talking about being very strict in the chat with this? Is there something crazy important happening? Or do you mean Stranger Things? Because I'm assuming a lot of people have not seen it yet. Oh, the Campaign 3 opening title is out. Dark Wolf. Hello, welcome, Dark Wolf. Haven't seen you before, or at least not as often as many. I'll go through the chat in a second. I'll say hi to everybody. Actually, it's very easy to do right now because everybody is lined up. We got Vero G, Amelia, Nuckenfutz, Patrick, Ninja Master, my good friend. How are you, sir? Emily Mary, you know at this point, I don't know what it is. I somehow find a way to mess up your name like 50% of the time. Dark Wolf, the Dude JB, Hollow Gentleman, M. Gormley, Das Groove. Did I say Das Groove? No, it is Das Grove. I know I've seen you. CJ Cook, what is up? I'm opening this window because the air is on in the rest of the house, but when I shut this door, there's no AC in this room. So I'm going to open this window so I don't die. Oh. All right, so that window is now open so I don't die. There is literally a window right here. Song is still banging. I don't love the new opening, but that's just me. I don't even know what that means. Radiator refill. I actually did not pack it, but I brought it in. Wait, what did I do? I know I had... Oh, here it is. It was like, wait a second. Oh my God, that's how bad I am. I'm literally looking over here like, oh my God, I know I had my thing. And it's right like 5 inches to the left or to the right. Ninja Master, you are the man yet again. Ninja Master has been consistently giving radiator refill donations in every live stream. And I appreciate it. Every little bit does add up. And I couldn't thank you more than I already do. I'm going to drink this. This is the first one I've had all day because I literally killed. If you guys, when you watch my reaction, if you do watch the Stranger Things reactions, they're up in full on Patreon right now. But I was drinking so much coffee. I'm not kidding you. I legitimately had about 84 ounces because I had a 64-ounce mason jar that I filled twice. And I didn't fit, I had about that much left by the time I was done with like half of episode 9. So I had like upwards of 100 ounces of coffee at 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. And I somehow was able to power through and not have to pee 500 times. I think the episode of Stranger Things was just so on fire that like it just didn't faze me. So, first things first, we are packing the radiator. Guys, we're starting a little late. Actually, no, we got 5 minutes. I'll be on point. I'll pack this. We'll hit it. We'll set the timer and we're good to go. Anything I should know, guys, about this episode? I know we just finished the victory pit. We are basically, I mean, the episode's called Whispers of War. And we met a bunch of people at the after party, Ormid Haas. We got Katinka Bogan and Nana. What was the name? Ikathon? Trent Ikathon. Trent Ikathon. I dig the name. Ninja Master Radiator hit everybody. Courtesy of Ninja Master. This was sponsored by Ninja Master, who may be doing work right now as we speak, while on the job, is supporting a fund. Quality. I put a new filter in. I had that ready to go. See, if anything, Ninja Master keeps me on my toes about making sure we got that fired up. You guys have seen in the beginning, I've forgotten that many times, but I don't forget it recently. I usually have it ready to go. I clean my pipe on like Wednesday or Thursday night, nice and clean. I like a nice fresh hit. The only thing I will say about this episode, pay attention and save the rants for after the episode. Ooh, the dude, you got me scared. You got me scared that I'm going to go off on tangents. But let's set the clock. And we're Ninja Master has the pizza logos going. So we know what that means. That he loves pizza. No, I'm just joking. We know what that means. All right, what am I doing? All right, clock. Who has the time? Who has the time? We're going to do this. Last week, I was all set up. This week, I jumped in right. I literally was editing episode 9 of Stranger Things right up until I jumped on here. I literally only took 10 minutes because I was like, let me go get my drinks. Let me go pee just so I don't have to stop. But I was editing, literally worked all day. Straight. My whole life today was Stranger Things and work. If I wasn't working, I was watching or editing Stranger Things. And I'm just running on fumes right now. So honestly, if I didn't have the live stream, I probably would have threw in the towel. But being as I love you guys and I love this, and honestly, I'm totally fine. Like, I'm okay watching something. The editing gets very tedious, monotonous, and after a while, I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I could sit and watch things endlessly, but having to actually edit and like, I mean, you just have to, when you edit, you almost go in this zone where you're just like, I don't even look at my screen half the time. I just know my voice so well at this point. I know how I talk so well that I can like cut off words instantly without even looking. I'm almost like just a robot about it, which is awesome because I do get edits done quicker, but I almost go into like a trance and I actually have to focus. 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 How's everyone else doing in the chat? Hey, bro, watched your Deadwood reaction videos. What happened with those? Vat? Oh my God, that's gonna kill me with pronunciation. Vat? Oh my, I wait. To. I don't know. That could be said so many ways. My apologies. The Deadwood reactions, all of them are on Patreon. There was a bunch of shows that were preventing me from going into new shows, and no one was watching them at the time. So I basically just sidelined them, and when they finished on Patreon, any show I ever started on YouTube is done in Patreon in full. If the edit stopped, it was just that it was taking up so much time. Deadwood was one of those shows. The edits were not kind. I had to re-edit those so many times, and the amount of people that watched them, it was like I had at some point I just had to go on to other shows, but they're all done in full. The movie too, the Deadwood movie, is up in full on Patreon. All right, I have to. I'm losing my train of thought. It is 9 o'clock. We're gonna jump in. I got the time set. I am starting this. The time I have on the clock was 27:51. So we're going 27:51. 27:51. Wait, where did it go? 27:51. What is that all about? What is this? What is this? I just want to make sure I'm on the right thing. 207. I don't know why my bar is weird today. 207.51. All right, I'm just going to let it count down. Everybody's good. I'll go back to the chat in a second. Al, I see you in there. Colvin, I missed you. Colvin, Al. Anybody else I missed? Woe Dominguez. Woe Dominguez is here. Alexandra Goff. Definitely remember. Hey, folks, I usually watch the VOD, but I'm watching live tonight because I love Caleb. Alexandra Goff. I'm pretty sure. Did I shout out one of your comments? Once. I feel like your name is familiar. Maybe from the chat, maybe from a comment. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. All right. All right, let me just go back. All right, 29. We're going to stop at 7:51. Okay, I just want to make sure I have everything right. 7:51. All right, I'm looking at it. 10 more seconds. For some reason, my thing is weird. What is up, Ruale, Daniel O'Day? We're getting all our friends in here. Couple people jumping in. Well, it is 9:01. That would make sense. In my mind, I feel like it's later than it is. Here we go. Pausing. It is 2:07:51. I got the clock. Everyone thumbs me up. We're going to abruptly jump in as soon as I do the countdown, just because I realized it is over 2 hours, this one. So I want to just get into it and we'll talk. And I was already informed I should not go on my usual rants. I do appreciate that because I'll know you know me, I probably will still go on rants. But if you tell me, I'm more likely to avoid it. So, we got that. All right, guys, everybody, thumbs uppins. Toppins a bag. Everyone's thumbs uppin'. If Mr. Jeff Lundy is in here, I haven't seen Jeff Lundy yet, but because Jeff Lundy, I let it run 15, 20 seconds, and usually I forget every single time to turn it off. So, feel free to tell me if I leave the audio on for more than 20 seconds. I don't think it'll present a problem ever, but just in case, that is how I got suspended in football. I accidentally left it on once and it triggered by a commercial on a live stream. So, always feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we're going to do it in 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. I just want audio's on. Audio is on.
As you approach
on the way to the Tri-Spires.
Of the outer
There's
wall,
the clock.
the gates
We got
open,
clock up.
The guards there posted. There are 3 there waiting. They begin to approach as your troop begins to arrive.
We're in.
One of them steps up. Goes, hold please. Right. Please, you may continue.
Yeah, we're there.
That's right. Look at that respect. Respect, guys.
And one of them is the guy that.
I love that. Somebody approached us. I literally was like, "How's this gonna go now?" I hate
watches you approach as you walk by.
in movies and TV where they're like, "Don't worry. What do I do if they don't let me in? Don't worry. That won't happen." And then you get there and they're like, "Who are you? I don't know you." That's what I thought was gonna happen.
He just kind of looks off in the distance.
What did you say?
Oh, audio. Say I already did it. All right, audio's off. Audio off. Don't forget the audio. CJ Cook on top of things. Cheers, my friends. Love you all. Happy Friday. Pillow Trove. I think the cat's hitting the door. I'm turning it up. I want to hear this in all its glory. I hear town talk and stuff in the background. That's right. He needed Bo's assistance with the Cobalt Soul. I told you a fucking secret, though. I was going to say, what kind of... At least she acknowledged it. What kind of secret half the group knows? Now you just left people out. You don't keep secrets with half the group. Then the others feel like you don't like them. That's not how you handle people. Anything else in particular? Uh, So excited to hang with these critters tonight. Colvin, the feeling's mutual. I was curious how many people would be in here because of Stranger Things. I was like, maybe no one's going to want to be live streaming tonight. It's nice to see we have 30 strong. Look at. How much? You guys could tell me in the chat as much as I'm knowing of. What else do I know as far as her and the Cobalt Soul? Is there things I have missed? Great segue. Is there things I am not realizing or it's very subtle? Burning books? No. Whenever I think of burning books, I go right to Sean Connery, Last Crusade. I'm going on rants. I know, dude. Dude, tell me when the rants are most not needed. Yeah. I'm giving Yasha a piggyback ride. I love that the two, like, I mean, it would make sense. The strongest people would give the piggybacks. Now, do we all have to pay to stay in the Pillow Trove? We didn't get free admission to the Pillow Trove, did we? I'm assuming we were going to have to pay. Granted, we've gotten some hefty coin recently. I would imagine the bar is expensive in this place. And are we going to get Jester's god dang package from her mother? What is the deal? They have to pay? I figured. Uh, how do you do it, Sam? I love that it was almost like he tried to be inappropriate, but that's how he normally does. I want to see the lady again that runs the Pillow Trove, the owner. Is that's the owner, right? She's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that's the owner. Not too late, thankfully. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. John, what is up? Refresh me, guys. Is she the owner or is she just some lady that hangs there rich and stuff? I feel like she's the owner. It would be good for you. It's got to be the owner. Why would she say that? I thought it was. I just want to make sure I'm not misconstruing it. Oh my god. Look at Matt's face. My dear. My dear. My dear. How many my dears did we get? 3? Is it? Is there a package? I want there to so badly to be a package, but I doubt every time there's a package. It reminds me of like a movie or a TV show you see where the kid's like, "Yeah, my dad is coming home," and they're like almost Ray Finkel. Ray Finkel's coming home one day. His mother told me, "Laces out." That's for each room, but still. I mean, yeah, I mean, split amongst. Yeah, what's the big deal? That's fine. That's all fine. The return victory pit winner price. I'll take it. What are the odds? Well, you guys know. I, I'm. I almost feel like there has to be at some point a package, but I don't want there to be right now. Not right now. I don't want there to be. I want there to be no package. I want this to continue because once there's a package, then the mystery is over. I like the mystery. It's not that I want Jester to not get a package from her mother. I literally love the mystery of not knowing whether or not Jester is delusional or making this up or this is all legit. Uh, I like the way that Travis just looked there. By the way, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. No frickin' way. Everyone's just as shocked as me, especially Sam and Molly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam is shocked. Well, not is shocked. I have to see what it is. No friggin' way. If it is a shitload of money, I will die. Oh, yeah, you got a tip. Yeah, 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 tip. Here's 2 gold. 2 gold. I hope there is a lot of money in this package. She just paid the cost of a room as a tip. Imagine that. Imagine like a bellboy. You just tipped him the equivalent of staying in a luxurious room for a night. That is a lot. That is a hell of a tip. Yes, everything. We want all the services because we just tipped your dude 2 gold. Bottle service. Done. Bottle service. Do it. Companionship. What kind? What she said. Is this going to get crazy? I'm assuming they could give you all kinds. Yeah, all kinds of companionship. I mean, it's the pillow trove. Oh my god. He says Jester's mom. Look at Jester's face. Oh, she rolled her shoulders. Hey, I don't blame her. It's her mother. She gets defensive, but that was funny. She did like a shoulder roll, like I'm about to knock you out with a punch. Nice Hawaiian punch. Who does that? I want to know what is in this package. Is it just money? If it is just money, how much? Is it like thousands? I want to know. I got to know. Yes, I like that. I actually do dig that. One color eye and the other. I like that kind of thing. I think that's cool, depending on the colors, obviously. But I like when like there's two contrasting eye colors. And as a citizen of the Empire. What is up, Forrest the Runner? How are you? I'm trying to think of what could be the focus of where we're like there's a couple different things going on right now where this could take course. Like the direction could totally go. Like we really don't have a path right now. We're kind of like sitting on a war that's about to happen. We're on our way out of town, possibly, probably. Caleb's checking out the Cobalt Soul. Jester gets her package right before we're dipping. Like that was it. If she didn't get that package, it was over. If I remember my first reaction, I think I was quite surprised that the package was there. I as well am surprised, my friend. I think I drank so much carbonation in a row that I'm gonna explode. Scary stories to tell in the dark. It's a good one. I choose Are You Afraid of the Dark over that. What's reading is cool. I remember we used to have those book festivals at school. They would have like the Scholastic. Was it Scholastic? I think it was. We'll buy new clothes for the horses and something I did not think of. All right, what is it? Right here, her name. Here's the package, guys. I almost feel like she sent it to herself or somebody else did in her mother. I don't know. I know it's probably not the case. I just don't believe anything that Jester does. I feel like Jester would send herself a package with tons of money. 8 to 10 pounds. It's a lot of money if it is. Read it. Letter first. I remember when I was a kid, my mother always told me you read the card first. When people give you a birthday card and there's money in it, you pretend you don't see the money and you read the card first and you be polite, thank you, and then you pocket that shit and you spend that money. But you always be polite first. So you read the letter. Oh, she loves you. Who wrote this letter? Who wrote this letter, Matt? Or did Jester write this letter from her mother? I don't know. I mean, I know why because it's Jester, but I literally don't believe everything she just read. I feel like she might have wrote herself, and not like as a character. Like a vial of dark liquid. Oh, perfume. Oh, we have fancy. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Throw it on Caleb. Throw it on Caleb. Throw Caleb. He needs some lavender. He might have consulted with Laura on some of the backstory details, but Laura is seeing it for the first time, just like Jester. Ruale. Maple syrup lube. Happy I'm finally caught up for the episode. Maple syrup lube. Jay Moonrise. What is up? Have I missed any others? Jay Moonrise. Mr. Dad. What is up, everybody in the chat? So I figured, because she said you could keep being creative and free, so she got some paint. 200 gold. We just tipped 2 gold. That is a lot of money, though. I mean, 200 just to get 200 gold, that's a lot. I mean, that's pretty solid. I would have expected more. Honestly, I thought minimum 1,000. She was talking platinum. She was talking a bag full of platinum. So I'm thinking 1,000 gold easy. 10 platinum, right? 10 platinum. Well, that's no 10, 10. No, that's 100 gold. That's what I thought. I feel like she. Am I wrong? Didn't Jester say that before? Didn't she say it could be 5,000? Because I feel like I heard that number before. Look at Laura. Laura looks like she's having an anxiety attack. Look at her. I wouldn't either. I'm not kidding you. The first thing I thought of, I was literally about to say, how in this world did someone not steal the 200 gold? People are sending 5,000 gold. How the hell are you not getting robbed constantly? Especially back then, people rob the mail nowadays with the technology and cameras and stuff we have. Back then, I can't imagine what people did to the mail. 5,000 gold through the mail. My God, are we going back to that? I feel like that was that was random. We go back to Caleb and money. I mean, it's nice to make the comment. Red and blue and green and black. That's a lot of colors to be your favorite. Mostly pay. Good job, not. Yeah, take a nap. Yeah. Honestly, I would be like, Jester, keep it. If it was 5,000, I would have said split that shit. Yeah, right? If it was 5,000, totally would have been like, I'll take some gold. 200? I'm like, keep it. Your mom clearly has some things going on. Mom's emergency fund. Congratulations, Jester. Whatever it is, it's something. I'm shocked. We would have never got a package if it wasn't there. Because we're leaving town. I didn't even think about that in the long term. We're leaving town tomorrow. So if that package wasn't there, we would have never known for a while at least. Ninja Master, if you're here, shouting you out yet again, hitting the radiator if anybody wants to take a dip. Because when I dip, you dip, we dip. And I feel like something's coming. My God in heaven. Radiator time, everybody. Molly is interesting. All right, hey, you could. I like how he acknowledged it. You could watch if you want. All right, Molly's a god. Praise be. Good for Molly. I had friends like that. I am not even surprised. I've had friends like that that would literally be like, "Dude, is it weird?" And I'd be like, "The fact that you're even asking." But I'm just gonna go outside. Amazing. I am so happy we took a radiator break. Oh my God. I've had friends, I kid you not, mind you, this is 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, that would be like you want at it? Like literally things like that. Like sick, demented people in college. I say friends. I mean people. They're not people I talk to anymore. Yeah, you put the what do you those of you who know the situation, what do you hang on the door? Did you guys have that in college? There's like the rule. If something's hanging on the door, you take an extra 10 minutes, go outside, smoke a cigarette. Roll to 7. Oh, Jester's gonna get some sock. Yeah, you hang a sock on the door. Literally, that would be like, as sick as this is, it'd be like go around the block or smoke a cigarette. That's all it was. You just need an extra like 10 or 15 minutes. It's not respectable. Yes, that is very weird as fuck. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that we have like this totally love it. Bo, go talk to him. Yeah, Bo, I love it. Go talk. This is amazing. And he's sitting in the friggin' hall. The most expensive hotel. Do you look at Travis's face? Do you have people in there with food? Like that's a thing that normal people do. Did you? Oh my God! I don't know if I'll ever not forget. Like, do you have people with food? Oh shit! What's about to go down? We're gonna do Cobalt Soul history lessons. The door swung open by the cat. I had to go pin it. Just message received. That's the thing that should be. The cat kicked the door up and I had to go shut it before something insane happened. Round 2. Caleb history lessons. I dig it. Did I? Did I? All right. Done. That makes sense, right? Bow and not. For sure. For show. Faux show. Yeah, what? Isn't that weird? Why would not. I almost thought Not was joking. Why would not be domesticated enough to cook a rat? As crazy as that sounds. Why wouldn't you cook your food? Why wouldn't Caleb have taught Not to cook his. It reminds me of like Smeagol, where Smeagol would just eat the raw fish. It's like, cook it. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Not is a goblin. Probably just. I mean, I've always thought about that. Like, even if you're a goblin, as crazy as this is, not just with goblins, orcs, stuff like that. Even if you're like a creature, wouldn't it taste better if you cooked it? It probably wouldn't matter. Oh, listen to that comment. Yeah, I just always thought, like, as savage of a creature as you could be, things still would probably taste better, no? As funny as that might sound, I don't know. Yes. It's going to take 45 to 60 minutes to deliver. Some of the comments are, like, so on the nose, but make sense. Oh, potatoes. Potatoes. He's in room 6. See, I honestly could have saw this episode going this direction or something up with Jester's mom and that. I brought the monk. I brought the monk. Like, that wasn't me. That was Beauregard. Every time I see Marisha drink, I have to take a drink. I don't know why. It's like I almost feel like I'm going toe for toe with Bo. Toe for toe with Bo. That should be a podcast. Look, Marisha. See Marisha? Every time she drinks, I keep going like whoopity boop. Hold the rants. Holding rants. Caleb said that very. Caleb is being creepy about it. I mean, I know that's Caleb. Am I crazy? Is Caleb not coming off like very creepy? Like the way I know that's him. Does Caleb think she's like a. What? Does Caleb actually think? This is Marisha explaining exactly how she feels Bo thinks. Why is Caleb so confused? Trash person. Get that straight. I'm a garbage person. I actually collect garbage. I'm in the garbage removal business. What? Bitch. I've said this before. No reason to spoil anything. Guys, I've said this before. How? I love this shit. Entertainment wise, great, amazing, awesome. But, like, see how Laura took offense to it? Obviously, it's all in good fun. But this makes people. All right. I mean, no. I scoff, but I mean, that's probably how I'd feel. But what has Caleb got going on here? Oh, no fucking way. No, 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 no. What? No. What? It had to have been an accident, first off, before I even go further. Fire related. Blue menthol. Ooh. This is reminding me of Arcane, the show, where like the magic got out of control. I think he lost control. Oh, who are they? I want to know them. I'm assuming they're not relevant right now, but I want to know if they are. 8. 8 years old. Ignore the chat for the next... Okay, ignore the chat for the next 15 minutes. My bad. I'm hitting the radiator while we watch. No fucking way. Trent Ickathon. All right. Well, that makes the connection. I was like, where's this all coming from? Trent Ickathon was the one really interested in what Yasha had to say. Obviously. You have to have. Why would this even come up? Oh my... Was it like friggin'... My God, it's Stranger Things. He hurt them. He experimented on them, but it was for the greater good. See, but we got strong. Honed their abilities. What? I fell in love with one of the other students, but that's another story. Like kill, yeah, like execution. We wanted to be. Like they were that mentally. Was it like to please your teacher? I have to kill because my teacher will think I'm awesome. I think he lost control of his power and burnt the place down or something. I think something has to do with fire. He's always tormented. McGuigan. To McGuigan. Oh, shit. If Caleb murdered his parents intentionally, I don't know how I'm going to feel about him. Guys, if he murdered his parents in cold blood, that's fucked up. Bo is looking like... I don't know how anyone's going to look at him after this. Like, not even looks disgusted. What the fuck? All these names. What the fuck? Oh my friggin' God. Bo said, did you kill them because they're traitors? That's pretty much... What kind of fucked up backstory is this? Guys, this is some frigged up backstory. Ooh. I understand he was raised to be like this. That's the sin of it all. But like, holy shit. Is there another person, another name we're going to recognize? I'm thinking there's going to be another name or something. I wasn't sure until I wasn't. Kills me every time. Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh my God. Tell me they weren't. So they weren't even traitors to the Empire on top of it? Are you fucking kidding me? Could that get any worse? Oh my God. What? What? Who? What's her name? Who is this lady? Someone touched you, the clouds went away, and she went fucking nuts? Did she consume the darkness in him? What, like, what? What? Is that why he's freaking grimy and dirty and hides out? Is he keeping a low profile because he's being hunted? So he's the smelly kid? I don't know if... And now, guys, you let me know this because obviously I need to know this. Do all of these other people that aren't in this room never get to know this? Or could they could cheat and they could go watch this episode? She's... She, yeah, very creepy dude, but I thought, oh my God, I thought it had something to do with Yasha. I had... and Ormid Haas did pick up Frumpkin. How crazy is that Ormid Haas was messing around with his Frumpkin? That sounds dirty. His Frumpkin. Amongst other things. I would believe that. I saw CJ Cook said they say they don't go back and watch. I'd believe that. They seem pretty loyal to the game. I trust them with my life. I'm killing this beer. I have one left, I think. Yeah, one left. Yeah, this is fucking nuts. I don't blame Bo. This is fucking nuts. Guys, this is mental. Like, this, like, some crazy, deep, dark shit. I wouldn't be surprised if not is freaking afraid of Caleb at this point. There are two options here. Let me see the other option. Let's go. We either go after Trent. That's kind of the same thing. We either go after Trent or we stop him from hurting others. I feel like it's the same thing. Isn't that the same thing? Am I crazy? Holy crap, there's a million things in the chat I gotta read. Bo, I feel like Marisha is really struggling to say something. I feel like Marisha is trying to make this like a memorable speech, and it was a little bit of a slip up there. You just dumped some heavy ass shit on me and then throw me out of your room. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to read the chat in a minute. You guys tell me when I'm safe to rant. I'm assuming this is the end of it. I mean, obviously, we're still going to continue to watch. What? He laughs like what is happening right now? He laughs slightly hysterically as Bo. Oh my god, that's how I would have. I don't, guys. She literally did my thing. She did. I always do that. That's my thing. I always go and see you on the next one, and I wink. Guys, am I wrong? Rant after everyone comes back to the table. I understand the programmed roboticness of it all. I mean, am I wrong? Maybe I don't know. I don't know how to handle that. I don't know how to I don't I feel like no matter how I mean, I don't know. That's a solid question because I would be like, no. If I was not, I'd be like, kind of no. Like I don't know. I'd be like, dude, I need to have a beer, and I need to think about this shit. Like, if that is, if a person is capable of that, how could you ever trust them if they could burn their own family alive? I don't give a shit what the reason. I could never trust that person. What is the limit? Where is the line? If you could incinerate your regardless. I don't know. That's crazy. Dosgrove for the pain and suffering. Dosgrove, we're taking a radiator break. While Sam Regal, the man, the myth, the legend, plays not. Dosgrove. $2 donation from Dosgrove, everybody. Salute. Group back to the table. All right. The group's coming back to the table. So, the whole groom thing. I just read that. Caleb can't handle it either, Jay. That's why he was in the asylum. Hysterically laughs. He hysterically laughs. The Treadstone program. I have watched many movies. The Treadstone program, there was like a documentary and I think a movie based on it. Oh my God. All right, let's see what else is up here. And my internet comes back up. I think Caleb's being... All right, we'll talk in a minute. Let's see. Taliesin is coming back. Taliesin and his tapestry. So basically, Molly just had an orgy, a threesome. Molly had a threesome, maybe more, ate a bunch of fruit, and then brought it to share. Tapestry appreciation. I hear that. Long may I reign. Caleb's got to go to the bathroom. All right, everybody is regrouping. So here we go. I don't know, guys. As far as that all goes, I'm like in my head, I literally felt like you all left the room and I privately was in this conversation with all these people. But I am sorry. I don't give a shit if you're programmed. I mean, I don't know. This is what I think of. I saw this movie when I was younger and it's followed me throughout my life. Point of No Return. How many of you have seen Point of No Return with Bridget Fonda, I believe it was? Bridget Fonda, Jane Fonda's daughter. She was programmed since youth to be an assassin and she did fucked up crazy shit and killed people closest to her. And it was like still dark as shit. And at the end of that, she literally kills people. She might have even killed her parents. I can't remember because I haven't seen it in a bit. But I have seen it when I was younger, then 10 years later, I saw it again. It's got, I'm brain farting on his name, but the dude from Usual Suspects that plays Keaton. What the fuck's his name? The guy from Usual Suspects that plays Keaton, that actor that is in every Irish gangster movie you'll ever see in your life. Bridget Fonda. La Femme Nikita. Oh, you mean Budget La Femme Nikita? Yes. La Femme Nikita is obviously the first one. But I just grew up in a time where I feel like I was that age, where Bridget Fonda was hot as shit. And she was a friggin' assassin. I think I was 10 or 12 years old. Prime age for that kind of action movie. The First King in Vikings. Point of No Return is the American remake of the superior La Femme Nikita. I've seen both. La Femme Nikita. Wasn't La Femme Nikita somehow related to Leon the Professional? like same writer or same director of the movies or something. I feel like those were in the same time frame in my mind. I haven't been watching, by the way, because Liam hasn't come back. I guess I should be following. Oh, okay. Luc Besson movies. Okay, I was gonna say I feel like I know that they're connected in some way. See, guys, I do know my movie stuff sometimes. Sometimes. We need to see the softer side of Sears. Yeah. Oh, so we're going to do some investigating, guys. Gabriel Byrne, thank you, my friend. Yes, I am upset at myself, honestly. Usual Suspects may be in my top 10 movies of all time based on the overall experience I had watching it in theaters with a large group of friends at a young age. And it's also a freaking awesome movie. Let's go check in with Dolan. Yes, honestly, we should check in with Dolan. He was there the other night. Yeah, Dolan. One thing to remember is that in D&D, there are spells to take over control of another, but shifts the context a bit of how... Correct. Yes, this is a different world. A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. All right. I like the plan. Ford's got it down. We're going to go visit the gentleman. And we're going to go see what's up with Dolan. I like it. Dolan and the gentleman. Anything else in the comment? I had complicated feelings about Caleb too after I watched the episode. Forrest the Runner. Love that you're in the chat. Michael, I don't think I shouted you out yet. If I missed anybody's comments. Ooh, I want to see this one. Ru Ali, as much as you might distrust and hate Caleb over what he did, Caleb hates Caleb more. Quality, Ru Ali. I believe and think what you said is correct. You right. I honestly think that is you. I've seen enough movies and things where the people involved do torture themselves more than you could torture them. It's like they have to live with the torture. The easy thing would be to just off himself, Caleb, as horrible as that sounds. But the fact that he's admitting it to people, that's huge. Huge. Caleb is more like Kurt Russell in that Soldier movie, which I believe is a... Was that the movie that is a Blade Runner sequel? Soldier is a sequel to some movie. I feel like it might be somehow connected to Blade Runner. Like a prequel, maybe. Dolan and Pooh. Yeah, we got to go check out Pumat. Soldier. Somehow Soldier's connected to another movie, and I can't remember how. Oh yeah, Blade Runner universe. Someone did say it. Boom, look at that. Daniel O'Day. See, I pull out some very random movie knowledge. I've honestly never seen Soldier. I know it. I've seen the box art. I know it. I know Kurt Russell's in it. I've never seen it. Love Blade Runner though. Blade Runner's freaking amazing. The skies are gray, guys. This is my last one. Last one. I'm not kidding you. I just saw it. It shows how Caleb has grown to trust the Mighty Nine. I legitimately thought him and Not might leave. My bad. That wasn't me. That was the Kreen. Oh, great. So war is real. Oh, I mean, I didn't doubt war was real. They doubted war was real. They doubted it. Replicants. Oh, the replacement soldiers were replicants. Got it. The righteous brand. Are we going to get sucked into war? I'll freaking die. That'd be hilarious. I mean, even if people started saying you got to get in line and start gearing up, we're out. Nothing's going to keep us here. But I'm curious how far it's going to go. Travis is like, yeah, we got to get the fuck out of Dodge. Oh, oh. See, Talzin said it. Molly said it. Let's get the frig out of here. Do what we got to do. Don't do anything unnecessary. Let's get the hell out of here. Not they're trying to prevent chaos. Shit is getting real. Do we still go to Dolan's? Do we still go to Dolan's right now? I don't think so. I don't know though. Does it matter? Is it I dig that we're under this time crunch though. I like when things get tight. I mean I also enjoy when we lackadaisically go around to Pumat Soul shop and drink beer. But I want like extremes. I either want lackadaisical, don't have to worry about shit, or complete insanity. War is at our feet. Anything new? Ooh. The Righteous Brand has promotional pamphlets. Look at this. See, they're going hard. They were at the Victory Pit, the arm wrestle. Well, not the the Victory Pit, right? They didn't. Regardless, they promoted the arm wrestling. Who? Oh my God! That seems like years ago. What? What? Military propaganda is pretty common. That's what I meant. I couldn't think of the word propaganda. Why does the that this is interesting. Are we going to get some kind of side job from the friggin' top levels? How much time is left? There's got to be like a good hour left. Like, I'm almost thinking, are we about to fight some? I know that would be crazy. It's Law Master Renta. Like in my head, I literally am thinking she's gonna turn into a demon and kill us. I know that's mental. What is this woman about to tell us? Is she gonna be like, did we do just the right thing to run into this, or was this happening regardless? Solid. Arentha talks with respect and care. I love her already. That's like sad. Is she gonna hire us to protect the town? Money isn't an issue. No friggin' way. They just said money's no object. We love you. You're a celebrity. Take our money and do everything. Ah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of interested in the deal. I mean, it would stop our adventure, but we would make crazy money and be frigging famous. Exactly what I've just said. That is quite the offer. Yeah, that isn't even like that's like one of those offers where they're like, we're cutting out the negotiating. This is a good offer. Take it. The problem is it would halt our adventure. Yeah, I mean, in all we'd have to discuss it, obviously, because half of us aren't here. I don't know. She's saying we could literally go around and do whatever we want, automatically get 15 gold a week. And then we're paid on a case-by-case basis. Look at not drinking. Love it. Love it. I love it. I love how she toke. I love how she tokes. I love how she spoke. That was a solid offer. Yeah, how far? Yes, we're in. We're in. We're in. Sign. Sign. $100%. Now I'm in. You just sold me. I told you guys. I'm sorry, but you get 15 gold a week each, guaranteed, case by case basis, and the first case is 10,000 gold. I'm in. I don't give a shit if I gotta kill a mountain. I'm sure it's dangerous shit, but that's what we do. It'd be exciting. Very inspirational in that movie. God, I forgot how good this offer was. I usually just revisit this episode for Kayla's backstory. Here's my other thing. Not is the money good. Not is the offer good and everything else. You would be aligning yourself with very high people. That in itself is worth thousands, tens of thousands. You will be heroes. You will be respected by the most respected. And they'll owe you. Because if you're like, all right, it kind of wasn't what we wanted, but we'll... And she seems legit. What I like is it seems like a good cause. It seems like she cares, and money is just no object. They've got enough. Amazing. I mean, what's the harm in agreeing? If we get 15, she literally said, if you sign up, you could do whatever the hell you want. You get 15 a week. I mean, what's the harm, right? Or are we on a list now? Cheers. Well, that doesn't sound too good. If the war makes it here, finally getting out of work, Ninja Master, flexing them muscles. Ninja Master, when you are sitting comfortably, you let me know when we're radiator hitting. I'm good for one. So you wait. You tell me when you're good. You tell me when you're comfortable, when you're ready. And I'm feeling like we got at least another 40, 45 minutes. Whoa, that was crazy. Classic hobo murder. I love it. Oh my God, what are you? Jay, you'd be a fun player at the table, just talking a random side quest and making a whole campaign out of mercenaries. I would, I'm all about the money in these things. Even though it's fake, it's fake. I just like, I don't know. That, see, that's kind of what I was saying. Molly's saying, am I not aligned? I feel like I'm off track. Is that the right way? Yeah. Molly is saying 10,000 gold's a lot of money. What the hell do we have to do for 10,000 gold? And he's not wrong. That's a lot of money. Ninja Master is going to tell me when he is solid. Friday night, laggers, cheers. Oh, we got Juggler 56. What is up in the chat, Juggler 56? Cheers, my friend. My last beverage. I got to make it last. Honestly, not saying that. Not was like the library. Oh, did I slip up? We would expect Caleb to go to a library. That's not a big deal. Jay, when you play D&D with friends, it becomes real for that group. It is real. It is real life. Guys, I got the notification. McGuigan. Oh, that was McGuigan that said that comment. Bo is going to be here on Monday, I think. It said my Bo should be here on Monday. So I'll do a unboxing of Bo when I get it. 4th of July. Monday, 4th of July. Guaranteed the mail frigs that up. All infused. Oh my God, what is that? What is TP for Jay? My goodness, Jay, you jump over the most important messages. My bad. Yeah, she's bringing in a man and a goblin. What is the message I'm missing? Yasha is Jorhazian, not as a goblin. Caleb is hiding from the powerful people. I don't know what I'm missing. You got it. I must be highlighted. I forgot to put my vitamin pack in. We are going as a little halfling girl, guys. Everybody put on your little halfling girl outfits. We're all going into the library. I'm putting in my vitamin pack. Everybody, hey, long time no see. What is up, Ray? Charles Brown. I like when he needs the name and not the message. Spreading that cobalt love. I love it. I love it. Caleb looks high. All right. Bo, that's your name. Ham and Beth. Ham and Beth. Ham and Beth. We have Ham and Beth and Caleb, which is Caleb his real name? Now I don't even know if Caleb is his real name. Would you use your real name if you incinerated your parents? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So many books. So many books. I'm propping my chair up more. I feel like I'm falling over into a pit. I hope it's organized. I hope they use the Dewey Decimal System. And don't we have to be escorted around? Like, doesn't he have to stay with us? We're stuck with a monk for the rest of our visit? Or is Bo our monk? Lucky Dude, I have to wait until it paid off. Oh, McGuigan is saying he's getting his bow in August. I'll do the unboxing this coming week of bow. Ford's behind me. Look at Jester. I believe so, but that he's talking very odd. Bo has to cover for his weirdness because Bo is. It's one of those things like you ever have a friend say, "Hey, can you do me a favor? I know you know this guy or something," and then you introduce him and you're like, "Don't be fucking weird. Like I know this person. Don't be weird." And you're weird. That's Caleb right now. Look at Sam. Look at Sam. I love it. They're all having their own little party down there. I love it. It's almost like when you have the serious kids. Like it's like we're in school right now. And Caleb is the kid that wants to understand and learn what the teacher's saying. And the rest of the kids are down there like passing rumors and talking about going out drinking and making out later. That's what they're doing right now. Except they're not talking about drinking and making out, I'm assuming. The Solstice Academy material. Let's go. Oh. So we got to go to another place? Oh, done. I mean, how much are we actually going to gain knowledge of out of one book? I mean, hey, let's go for it. Let's go read this Cerberus Academy book. Waste some time. I hope Caleb finds out the meaning of life. I still can't get over the fact that Caleb incinerated his friggin' parents. Like, what? Like, right now I'm thinking an hour ago I was just told he burned his parents alive and blocked the door Braveheart style. Now we're in a goddamn bookstore. Like, what? Like, I don't even know how we got here. I want Caleb. Jay, knowing Laura's tendencies, she's totally is talking about making out. You're probably right. Laura totally is probably talking about making out and drinking. Maybe not drinking because she does have a child still in her belly, I'm assuming. You guys got to let me know when she actually has the baby so I stop bringing that up. Because then she's probably. I had a friend that just had a baby and they were like immediately like, I'm going out and having a drink. Yes. I will. Could you imagine 25 or 26 Jay knowing, but oh, you'll know. Okay. She and Travis will be gone for 5 episodes. Jay, you'll know. Okay. Thank you guys. Imagine we just let Matt Mercer talk about books for an hour. Caleb's like, keep going. Age of Arcanum. Just dealt with that in Calamity. Floating cities. We're talking about Calamity type shit. Avalier. Cathmoria. Betrayer gods. We're going into deep shit. Guys, we are tapping into shit I know. I'm excited. I know something. Boom. Focus on that shit. I'm home now, Jay. You tell me when you're good to go, my friend, and we will radiator break. Radiator break. Ninja Master is preparing a radiator. He's checking if the steam is proper. I'm gonna kill. Well, I'll save that beer if we're gonna hit the radiator. Good to go. Look at down there. I love it. Caleb is so into everything, and I agree that it's interesting. And Sam and Jester are down there looking like two little flirting kids. Radiator, everybody. Radiator. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time? What? That's interesting. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. We don't want to know anything about that. There's something that could potentially alter your past to make your future better. However, the two guys who tried it died and vanished. Well, got dusted. Jesus Christmas. Ninja Master, the man, the myth, the legend. We are now... Our radiators are fine. We don't have to call an HVAC guy. It's about 3 in the afternoon. Guys, just out of curiosity, not that I'm not loving everything about life. How long is this episode? I feel like we got at least another 30 minutes. I'm just trying to pace my last beer. If it's like 5 more minutes, I'll chug this. I love it. Never-ending flask. Holy shit, we could share. Are we allowed to drink in here? Why are you carrying around a cup? Knott's like, are we allowed to drink in here? Bo is the one that got us in here. You never argue with the person that got you in. If I go somewhere with somebody and they go, Jay, drink this beer, I will not question you. I'm not going to say, but can I drink it here? I'm going to blah, 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 blah. And I blame you if I get in trouble. Rexentrum. To Rexentrum. 35 more minutes, 40 minutes or so. All right. I'll kill about half of it. Cheers. To Rexentrum. Cerberus Assembly. I love the name, but I feel like it doesn't matter. Conquer of Julius Dominion. Trent Ickathon. Look at Caleb's face. I'm reading your face now. Whenever I hear Caleb or Trent. Look at Travis. What is Travis doing? Travis was just looking in his cup like something flew inside it. And he did not look happy. Why are they laughing? Why is everyone like, why is like... Look at his face. Look at his face. Who are... Oh, is he... I don't know who they're facing off with. I think they're mouthing off to Travis. Guys, do I need to know any of these names? Because they're spitting out tons of names right now. Do I need to know these names? Yeah, like, see, he's like, I'll send these to you later. That's a lot. We're dealing with. I feel like I'm reading off of a chart and I'm reading off the name of every council member that I don't give a crap about, except Ormid Haas and Trent Ickathon. You're okay? All right, they'll come up again. All right. I know Ormid Haas and Trent Ickathon were two of them, so I know. Oh, Dolan Tervesky. Dulan. Is that something related or is that just a coincidence? What was that all about? He said Dolan and he said Dulan. I think Ickathon and Ormid Haas are the main ones to note. Anyone else? All right, they'll come up again. I love interesting names. I will remember interesting names. Ormid Haas, Trent Ickathon. That is awesome. Those are great names. I'll remember them. Mollymook. We've already left this city. I would love that. That would be amazing if they actually were like, while you guys did that, because Caleb made you leave the room, when they left the room, they agreed they were all going to dip. They all left. Everyone left. Skellington. We still had the Minotaur. Oh my god. The Manticore head. I said the Minotaur. The Minotaur. A Minotaur with a Manicore. A Manicore. Oh my god. We should have done something. We could have sold it probably. We just decided to let a Manticore. Slaughtered a baby Manicore. And then let a mother's head rot on our cart for a month. Oh my god. We're horrible. The emote of personality, right? Is that what we called it? The emote of personality? Have we had an opportunity to use that yet and haven't? In like the victory pit, could we have used that in the victory pit and not? Didn't? Mote of personality. What did I say? The emote of personality? I'm wondering, like, we probably could have used that during the victory pit. Not that we needed it because we prevailed, because we're frigging amazing. We're the greatest team that ever lived. They forgot, I think. Damn, I forgot. We could have used that in the victory pit. All right. Ford gets it today. Ford's got. Is there any chance, not the personality, Jay, the moat of possibility? Oh my God, everyone keeps saying it. The moat of possibility. Possibility. Thank you. You know me, guys. You have to keep repeating yourselves until I eventually read 5 people saying the same thing until I know I'm wrong. Is it possible that the moat of possibility is hurting us in some sort of way long term? Is that a thing? Like that, this moat of possibility. We think it's helping us, which it is, but then like it's temporarily sucking our life force out. Do you? Do you feel lucky, punk? I knew it. I knew he was going to go there. Mr. Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver. Did we just get some Taxi Driver? It is possible, but we don't know. It is possible, but we don't know. So we're not taking the offer? Guys, that was as solid as an offer as one could get. But that's like... But then when does it end? It's one of those things. See, Travis is saying, I wouldn't mind sticking around a little longer, earn some coin. But then what if we get wrapped in? I kind of think we should leave. Honestly, the money's good, the deal is good, but I think we should leave. We need adventure. This will keep us here longer than we need to be. It's like if your job, say you work at a job and you're like, you know what? I'm done. I have enough money. I want to retire. I don't need this anymore. And then your boss goes, I'll triple your salary. That's good friggin' money, but do you need it enough to not do what you want to do and go seek the world? And this is a world that you'd want to seek. The moat of possibility really fucks up your ability to remote your personality. To emote your personality, I mean. Pumat Soul. We got some Pumat Soul. Shit. We have not restocked again. Guys, we have been not restocking on our healing potions. Oh, and now we're even going more. I mean, it makes sense. War is at hand. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. We have 50 people in the chat for almost the entire stream. Consistently, back and forth. Like the video, and I'll chug this beer for fun. Jasnabri. Jasnabri. What do we got? I love Matt's facial expressions when he does Pumat Soul. Yeah, like what would... Yeah. I feel like these guys would be amazing soldiers, warriors. Just throwing this out here again, Jay. Not is a goblin. Yasha is from Jrohas. Caleb really wants to avoid higher ups in the Empire. All right. Yeah, so it'd be... I got you. $200 gold worth. How much paper does that buy? 200 gold worth of paper? I mean, I guess if that's what you're learning is spells and writing, that's a lot. My God. If you told me when I was a kid that I spent 200 gold on paper in a fighting game of role-playing, I would... What? A pearl? 200 gold worth of paper. Being a wizard can be expensive. How much is the pearl? 350. That is solid. Once per day. Once per day, Mama helped by that. Mama helped. Because she had 200 for Mom. I don't know if she would have been able... she probably could have swung that on her own without Mom. I feel like Chester's got solid gold. Look at this. Huh. Oh, so I got you. You got to have... Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's an item that only works if you are clothed. Whoa! Shit! 1,200, but mundane supplies, 300 gold would be 150,000 sheets. Holy shit. How much paper does somebody need? It's 50 gold per level of the spell you're copying. Ruali, in with the question I asked from the future. Take it. Ah. Do we have that kind of... I don't know. I've never been one for shields, honestly. Who's a shield person? I've never been one for shields. Aesthetically, in the games, whenever you're like, you could have a two-handed, or you could go like one-handed mega blade. I never wanted a shield. I don't want no freaking shield. I want crossbows. Crossbows. I'll take a bow. I would love the games that let you practice archery. One of the Zelda games had archery. I think a lot of them did. That's me shooting archery as I move. Look at this. We're having a good old time buying up shit. Shields depends on what I am playing. I guess that's true too. True as well. But I don't know. I don't think I'd ever use a shield. I don't know. I don't know any case where I'd ever... Well, lies. If it's like a gladiator type situation where you're going to shield your swords. I don't know. That has nothing to do with what I was thinking. But when the friggin' thing drove by and hit him. What are we going to talk? How are we going to do this? I kind of think, I don't know. Stay. I say, all right, I know I'm flip-flopping like a crazy person. Stay. I agree with Travis. We have time. Stay. I don't know. Molly is... Here's the problem. Whenever you have someone in your group that is that dead set on leaving, it's going to be a problem if you stay. It's almost like we have to leave because Molly is so dead set on going. If no one, like Caleb saying whatever the group wants to do, Knott's like whatever Caleb says, Bo doesn't care, Jester... I think it's just that Yasha and Molly are such free spirit. I got to get out of here. And Molly already knows that the gentleman has people that know him from before he died. Is it going to be one of those things where Molly's like, if you guys stay, I'm leaving? Because he's... See, he's trying to redirect the city. He's like... Didn't we hear about some kids disappearing? Let's go save the kids. Let's get the frig out of here. It's such a good offer, though. It's such a good offer. My thing is, why not do it? Because what Say we sign up and we just split and never come back. Yeah. Yeah, I think what Poe's like, what? Yeah, I didn't think the conversation was whether or not we're splitting up. I thought we were agreeing on what to do. But I wouldn't be surprised if what we agree on turns the group. Real men use 2 spike covered tower shields. I I can't argue because I don't play D&D, so maybe you're correct. Tower shields. I love it. Gotta love always fighting off bounty hunters. Nah, man, bad plan. Oh my god, he remembered all of them. What are all the names of the horses again? Somebody in the comments, please tell me. I saw Shitter, Crapper, John, Toilet. I feel like I'm missing one. John, Toilet, Shitter, Crapper, Lou. Was Lou one of them? All of our horses are named after places to piss. Molly doesn't want to be dragged into war. If they stay, they'll be dragged in. I figure so much, but I feel like we could still leave at any time. Like, because it's us. That's what I feel like. WC Aswell. Yes, water closet. Aswell, as well. It's as well. My bad. Oh my god. How is nobody as amused as me by this? Sam should be so amused by this voice that Matt Mercer's doing. How is Sam not freaking out? If you're proficient with herbalism, you can make healing potions for 5 gold? Is that what I just heard? Is that what I just heard? It doesn't matter because she's not proficient in it. But is that what happened? I remember, oh my god, that brings me back. Whenever I hear like proficiency in herbalism or something, I think in WoW, I was proficient in herbalism. 25 gold. Oh, okay. Related, I'm a forever DM. You have to buy the herbalist kit as well. Half the cost to buy. My god, I used to spend so much time mining, herbalism. Yeah, like a lot of different things. The healer feet. Oh, look at that. All right. I love it. I love there's always part like lessons. We always get a lesson. She literally said, "All right, I'll research that later." And I would normally, if I just was watching this on a whim, I'd be like, "There's no way that person's going to look that up." I'm going to go look it up. She's going to look it up. We're going to look it up. We're all going to look it up. I'm killing the rest of this. Us 3. A 5. Slightly better, and it's a... Well, it's probably a 4 then. Do. Proficiency. Look at her face. Laura has the greatest Elvis lip move going on. Well, yeah. I feel like am I wrong, guys? I don't feel like I don't think we've confirmed a choice yet, right? All right, here we go right here. Sorry, we are declining. We're going to swing by. All right, so we're going to that's nice. This is a big thing. As crazy as this sounds, my dad is always a big advocate of going and telling the person that you decline. You don't just not say anything. A lot of people nowadays do that. They just don't say anything. And you're like, am I doing this or not? Are they doing this? What's going on? That's sad, but that's decent. It's not you. We're breaking up. We're breaking up with Lawmaker Arentha. Oh my God, Not is literally doing lines from a breakup. The Hawker? No, we might change our mind. Tell us what the Hawker is, please. The Hawker? Oh, it's Hawker like a hawk. He's saying the Hawker like someone that hawks something. Oh, Matt is totally teasing me like I might want him now. We could get 10,000 gold to get this dude. I kind of want to do it now. See, I thought the 10,000 might be making us do something crazy. The Hawker killed Carlos, guys. Oh, it's even the Menagerie Coast. Guys. Good night, Colvin. Colvin's out. Good night, Colvin. The Menagerie Coast, we've talked about it. I even said, I'm pretty sure the last episode, how I was like, we talk a lot about the Menagerie Coast. Yeah, we could still leave the city. Let's leave the city. Yeah, what's the deal? All right. So we're not under a time limit, but it's probably easier to get him quicker than later. Obviously. Oh. How much days travel is that? Because if we got to keep him alive, that's a job in itself. What? Do you need some tea because of the way she talks? Because she talks very nasally. Not feels bad. I'm assuming it's just a nasally talk. Night Colvin, night Colvin, night Colvin. We've already said, I said it. Uh, how long's the contract till we decide? I mean, I assume if you mutually discuss it, if you, I'm always a strong advocate. If someone doesn't want to work for me, I don't want them to work for me either. Because once you stop wanting to work for somebody, I feel like your loyalty goes out the window to a certain extent. You're not going to become a goddamn criminal, hopefully. It's an option. Matt is. I feel like Matt is hooking us to do this. It's almost one of those things like I feel like Matt is being a salesman now. Like, this is a cool little story I've dug up for you, and he's reeling us in. All right, cool. We could discuss it over the. I mean, I feel like we're almost done. I mean, this is probably a great place to end it. They're waiting. We're going to hit the save point. Yeah, back to the save point. Why do I feel like something's going to be dropped on us? We're having a parade for town morale. What? Oh, shit. It's Kara. I thought it was going to be Dolan. I literally thought it was going to be Dolan. Let's go talk to him. Out of respect, we got to talk to him now. We can't just dip. There's the end. I was going to say, Kara told us. So she can't go back to the gentleman and say, I didn't see him. We got to at least pay him the respect. We won the victory pit, so now everyone wants a piece of the mighty Nine. We level up. Oh, shit. Do we get to see it? We're leveling up, guys. Do we get to see the level up? Oh, shit, we are going to do it. We're going to do it live. Level 5. Doing it live, level 5. Seven plus 3. 10 extra points. We're all adding points. I love it. Bow solid. Double digits. Roll hit points. I believe for a warlock, it's also a D8. What is it? Is there ways to roll higher at a level up? Like, could you do things to your character to have higher dice roll? I don't know. Well, it's based on, I'm assuming it's based on race and class or whatever. I think I said that right. 10 for Mr. Ford, too. As a cleric. Oh, so, yeah, all right. Obviously, because you can't, well, you got to, obviously, certain characters and stuff have different higher. Choosing a different class. Yes, classes. Rolling hit points. Different classes have different hit dice. It's based on class and your constitution. 13. Damn, Yasha is stacked. Yasha was already the highest, and now Yasha just like another 13. I got to remember now. So Yasha's got to be upwards close to 70, maybe? Yeah, 2 attacks. Extra key point. Loving it. 2. Level 3 for casters. That's Caleb, Chester, Molly. Oh, shit. So all your... Oh, all right. That's quality too. All up by 1. I add 6 to the rolled HP. What did Molly get? I didn't hear Molly's. 6 to the rolled HP, but I didn't hear what Molly rolled. So my... Uncanny dodge. Level 3 spells, now they can. Or they can't. Now they can't. He rolled a 6 stunning. Oh, he rolled a 6. Well, what they could do at a level up. I mean, I remember this. This is equivalent. I've never done D&D. You guys know this. So this is equivalent to me of when in a role-playing game for a video game system, usually Super Nintendo in my case, you would level up and you'd be like, oh, all this new shit unlocked. I, as a kid, half the time didn't even know. Sometimes they wouldn't tell you. Revivify. Oh, shit. I'm a golden god. And Revivify. I know where Revivify is because of Calamity. I'm sure Revivify has come up in this. Oh, no. It couldn't have because she just learned it. I've definitely seen Revivify from, what is it? Xerxes. Xerxes used Revivify. Either a bug just landed on my back or a bead of sweat is going down my shirt. Yeah, right now, so we're going to have nighttime. All right. We're going to continue episode. Well, not right now. I'm still watching. Level ups are fun. I enjoy it. We are going to start off where Kara was speaking with us when we returned. So we'll still be in the nighttime. That was awesome. I did not expect that, honestly. You're welcome, Matt Mercer. Anything I could do for Matt Mercer. Avenues. How? I'll ask after because I feel like they're about to say goodbye. Is it Thursday yet? Come on, Matt. Everyone is freaking out. Everyone is freaking out. What is Molly? What's Molly's max hit points? I feel like Yash is the highest. I haven't seen, but I feel like based on her role and what I've seen already, Yash is the highest. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Marisha. This was Marisha's birthday episode. Is it Thursday yet? Good night, Matt. Good night, my friend. Oh, that's a cool art. I like that. I like the art that is before me. All right, guys. Where is this? All right. Dropping the banner. Great episode, guys. Phantasmic. I have so many beverages that I drank in front of me that everyone's good. All right, we're all still here. Level ups are amazing. I didn't expect that. I knew episode 18 was going to be something good because a lot of people were like, wear this shirt for this episode and it's going to be Caleb centric. And I just had a feeling episode 18 was going to be something that needed to be paid attention to. But in all honesty, almost every other episode, if not every episode, has something major that adds to a backstory or a plot point of somebody's thing. But holy crap, what a backstory does Caleb have? What the hell was that? Caleb admits. Now, first off, you guys know there's bugs around because the sun went down and the lighting is attracting bugs because it's like 95 degrees. Caleb, I understand the programming thing. We talked about it. Here's my thing. I don't know. Because based on the programming, and now you even go to the level of having a guy, Trent Ickathon, who can change probably the actual memories in your head. I don't know how far or to what extreme that goes. Does he actually make you? Is it like? Here's my thing. Is it like a Jedi mind trick where if you're weak-minded, you can allow these people to do it? That's my problem with it. I think my biggest problem with it is that I'm looking at it like if Caleb was able to be programmed, then he was weak-minded. So him being weak-minded created the death of his parents. And now he's using that as an excuse like it's not my fault. I was overpowered because I was programmed. But in my mind, no, because you were too weak to overcome it. Or is it something you can't overcome? Because I don't know. I don't live in that world. I don't have people mind tricking me. But that's where my head goes. I always look at it like, I don't care what you're telling me. There is some way you could have overcome that. Even if you are rifled from childhood, like this is how you do it. This is how now, I mean, that's different though. Like if you from the day of birth are told something is right and something is wrong and it's not how it is in society, then I don't know. But the fact that he knew, I feel like he knew enough about life and what is right and wrong. But I don't know how strong the spell is. That's where it falls into a problem. I don't know how strong the spell is. He's saying it is his fault. He's saying it is his fault. Where does he say it's not his? Well, no, I'm not saying, but I get what you guys are saying, but okay. If that's the case, so he's not even denying? So that, oh my God, that's even worse to me. See, I thought, I don't know. So he's saying he willingly killed his parent. Then what is he asking me for? Forgiveness? Is he... See, I'm taking it differently. I'm taking it like he's saying that it's not his fault. I mean, no. I'm taking it like he's saying it's my fault. I shouldn't have done this. But he's also saying I didn't know what I was doing, which is understandable and that's completely legitimate. But my question is, did he not understand? Is he saying that, first off? Is he saying, or is he telling me, I know I killed my parents and I could have prevented it if I was stronger? Is that a thing? Is that like, that's where I'm lost. I'm kind of confused. I don't want to argue my case till I know for sure what he's actually expressing. Because if he's saying, I understand I killed my parents and I probably could have stopped it, then I'm like, holy shit, on another level. I think he's saying it's my fault, but it wasn't my fault, as horrible as that sounds. Caleb doesn't want forgiveness. There is a saying, there is a saving throw Caleb would have had to make, but there was really no way to stop Trent if he wanted to do it. The majority of the programming would be the sort of grooming possible IRL. The only part he couldn't get around due to magic is the false memory of his parents betraying the Empire. He is not looking for forgiveness. He is looking for redemption. My answer to your questions are in 3 parts. He wants to blame, not forgiveness. He thinks he's unforgivable. That's what he thinks of himself, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily true. I know that wasn't the other part of Ninja Master was saying there's 3 parts. I know I read a bunch of other people. Megan McLean, I have not said hi to you, so hello, welcome to the chat. I feel like the Hiking Viking I didn't see, welcome. I feel like the rest of you for the most part have been here. He's saying he did know what he was doing and that it was his fault. Like, see, there was so much coming at me that I didn't really understand exactly where Caleb was coming from. See, that's the other thing too. It's like, I'm trying to wrap my head around it all. You guys, I'm sure you understand. I just heard this for the first time. You guys have probably debated it in your minds over and over again. I'm trying to I'm like coming up with my opinion and then I get like a new piece of information and then I'm like, all right, based on that piece of information, how do I feel? And then based on this. So now, right now, it's still the fact too that he did what he did knowing that it was his parents, but thinking that he owed that much to the Empire that he owed that much because they were speaking badly, right? Or am I, yeah, no, that's what it was. But oh my God, that any way you slice it in my mind, that is dark, horrible, crazy shit. But I mean, it does make for an interesting backstory, but it also explains why Caleb is so weird, especially since he was taken probably at a very young age. He fell in love with one of the other students. I'm assuming Astrid. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was saying we went from kid's house to kid's house, and they each slaughtered their parents. Astrid poisoned hers. Am I wrong about the name? I'm pretty sure he said Astrid, and I'm assuming Astrid is the girl he was in love with, because the other one sounded like a dude name. It was like you a fraud or you a fond or something like that. And I'm pretty sure he said it was like a dwarven dude. And Astrid, I think he said, was a girl. She poisoned her family. Astrid is right. All right, so I'm assuming that's who the girl that he fell in love with. So not only is he going through all these things and thinking what he's doing is right for the cause, but the woman who he loved just murdered her family or her parents. So he's probably thinking, oh my God, I'm in love with this girl and she just did it for the sake of the cause. So why wouldn't I? Caleb is by, Jay. Caleb is by. Oh, I wrote it by. I wrote it twice. It's not clear on his. Oh, so it could be. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Caleb is by. I was like, I'm thinking like, but Astrid was a girl, right? That Caleb is by. Yes, I do remember that when you said it. So I guess it could be. Oh, it's Eodwulf. I think it's Eodwulf. Nuck and Futz with the name of who I believe he said was Dwarven. He hates himself for what happened and doesn't think he could be redeemed for it. Guys, I have drank 5 beverages, if not more. Six beverages, 3 beers, 2 seltzers, a water, and another thing. I have to pee. I will continue to talk to you guys. I just have to pee real quick. I'll be back in 1 minute. Give me a minute. I'll grab another beer. I'll pee. We'll talk. Hello, all my friends. Everyone is still here. Oh my God. Everyone is still here. Everyone hold, please. I'll start throwing some timeouts. Ow. I can't believe we actually gained in numbers. I left for 2 minutes to take a pee break and get some restocked beverages. And everyone stayed and gained. We gained. Guys, it's so funny. I opened the door and both my cats, they're adorable. Both my cats are standing by the door. They know certain sounds. Like if I get out of my chair or I set my headphones on my rack, they know those sounds mean that I'm approaching the door, and they sit there like dogs and they just wait. But they didn't realize I'm not done yet. I think they thought that Daddy was done for the night and they're ready to go. But no, I told them I will beat you like redheaded step. No, I didn't say that. I love my cats. They're amazing. Cats are so awesome. I just got my Jessie, my sister. She has her own reaction channel. I mention her often. Jessie Dobby Reactions. Jessie got Sammy to be an ambassador of this company called Patbaw. Patbaw. And they do Tempur-Pedic beds for cats and rugs and stuff. And they just came today and I laid them all over my bed and they're freaking awesome. And I'm very excited to go to bed tonight and see them use them because it's like literally, like I want one, but they don't make human sized ones, but they're great. Curious, what is happening here? Why do I see like 100 deleted messages? Everyone hold, please. Or I'll start throwing some time out. What is going on? I was up till 3:30 last night and now it's 11:30. So good night, everyone. Amelia is out. We're definitely overloading him right now. Oh, great suggestions, Forrest. Everyone hold off for 5 minutes. Caleb's big reveal. Jay got to feel one of the first. Oh, was that your mic? Oh, Hiking Viking. I didn't put my mic down. I coughed and I forgot to put my mic down. Oh, okay. Let me go back. I gotcha. The dude JB is holding up so I can go back. Okay, gotcha. The point you're making... Okay, let's go back. Yes, because a lot of people did comment. He's right. The majority of programming... Oh, wait, I did read that one. Let's go back to where I ended because I got a fresh beer. And this is some serious shit. We just found out that our boy, Caleb... I'm not kidding you. I've been wearing Caleb shirts all week thinking that this was building to something positive. I'm not kidding you. This is what I thought. I thought because people were like, it's a Caleb-centric episode. This is the thumbnail. Everything pointed towards Caleb. And I'm thinking, we're going to get some kind of positive thing about Caleb here. Like, it's going to be like Caleb died saving 15 orphan children in a fire and he was burned, and the reason he's so weird and awkward is because like the lower half of his body has 3rd-degree burns because he stacked 15 orphan children on one shoulder and ran them out, and then the only reason he failed was they hit the door on the way out because you can't stack 15 orphan children on themselves. So that's what I thought was going to happen. And no, he killed his goddamn parents. He bravehearted them. All right, let me go on my rant. I know that there's probably a reason, and then I'll read the comments. He literally bravehearted them. He parked a cart at the door and then blazed the shit. Because I understand. He was spelled. All right, comments. He's saying it's his fault. And you guys said he's saying it's his fault. He's admitting. I just don't know how I feel. Like, all right, that's solid. That's solid. He came to us. He told us the truth. He's sorry that he burned his parents alive. I get it. But not is immediately like, nope, I understand. I still love you. I get all that, yes. But I think that not would still follow Caleb into the depths of hell or something. I wouldn't be that kind of person to that guy. And Caleb kind of knew it because Caleb said, Not, I need to ask you this. Are we straight? Are we solid? And Not was like, yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of crazy shit you just dumped on me, but everything's all right. I might have said that just to not make a thing of it, but I would never be the same. I don't care what was involved. If you told me you murdered your parents, I would never fully trust you again in my life. Whether you told me you were programmed and it wasn't your fault, or if you told me it was your fault, if you're capable of killing the people that brought you into this world, who am I? I'm some guy that's traveling around with you and already thinks you're creepy and weird half the time. And I'm trying to friggin' understand you. And now this happens. But I still like Caleb. I love Frumpkin. I have lots of shirts. I have to like him. I have too many shirts. I'm just joking. But that's kind of a thing. He's saying it's my fault. No, he's saying he did know what he was doing and that was his fault. He knows he did it because of false memory, but the fact he was very comfortable. Make the choice in the first place is why he is self-loathing. He wanted to share it with somebody because he could have still gotten into the library because he could have still, yeah. Oh no, I get that. I get that he wanted to say it and that I get that he thinks it's his fault. I get that he wanted to say it, that he didn't have to say it, that he did come clean for good reason. I do get all that. And that's solid. I'd rather him, I mean, everything he did was as good as you could do for a person that just murdered his parent. Well, not just. I mean, this was a while ago. The thing that's blowing my mind is that he was the third guy. That's what, I mean, granted, they were all brainwashed, but he was the third one. It wasn't like, that would have been more screwed up in my head if Caleb was the first and then he did it. And then they were like, and then Astrid went up and Astrid didn't. Then I would have been like, whoa, that really sucks. But the fact that 2 did it before him makes me think like, all right, I kind of, not only does it make you feel more comfortable about doing it, but the fact that they couldn't stop themselves makes me think that that's how brainwashed you were. So I'm being devil's advocate and I am getting both sides of it. I just, that to me is like the ultimate, if you, I don't know what's worse than killing your parents. Killing your mother or father, what is worse? I'm actually asking the question. What could be worse than killing your mother or father? Your brother and sister? I still feel like your mother and father's worse because your brother and sister you're all brought into this world. You don't have a choice. You're brought into this world. Your mother and father, most of the time, if not all of the time, choose to bring you into this world, or at least most of the time parents want their children. So, I mean, it's not a guarantee, but I feel like killing your parents is the ultimate sin. What could be worse than that? The point you're making was if he thinks he could stop it or not. However, we have to realize we're in the world of a game, so a roll of the dice determines. Yes, other people did say this. CJ Cook with the comment. I do understand that Caleb, if somebody casts a spell and you roll shit and you we've many times struck our own people in battle. We've many times in battle struck our own people. We are under to the understanding that whatever happened and somebody casted something on you or you were not aware of what you were doing, something like that. So yes, there is that. We're in a game. This isn't real life. So there are circumstances I cannot relate to. He said that even with the false memories, it was himself who was so committed to the Empire that he wanted to kill his parents. But Trent Ickathon tortured them and brainwashed them. So it literally is just going down to the fact he did it for the cause. Modify memory. The spell Trent used doesn't change your personality or what choices you would make. It just implements a false memory. All right, so that explains it in depth. And then he went mad with grief and self-loathing, and spent years and years in an asylum. That's crazy too, because then at the end, Bo and all them were kind of making their peace with it and everyone's cool. And then he maniacally laughed like the Joker. I thought he hysterically broke down. How many of you thought that? How many of you thought that he hysterically broke down in tears, crying? That's what I thought at first. And I actually was about to say, oh my God, I feel horrible. He's literally lost his shit. He's hysterically broken down. He's lost his shit. I feel horrible. And right before I was about to say it, it said maniacal laughter or I don't know, whatever it said. It was crazy laughter. So That was freaky in itself. And Caleb just acts, I mean, that explains why he acts creepy and weird. He's a freaking crazy person, to put it in short words, I guess. Your teacher hands you a perfect Photoshop of your partner cheating. You could keep it to yourself, talk to them, or take aggressive action. Michael, Astrid, oh, it's those are the two people. Michael saying, are you asking me that question? Your teacher hands you a perfect Photoshop of your partner cheating. You could keep it to yourself, talk to them, or take aggressive action. I would immediately talk to them. I would be angry, but I wouldn't be aggressive with them until I knew for sure. If I only align myself with the people I think in my life have proven themselves that I could trust them wholeheartedly. So if anything was ever brought to my attention with somebody that I trusted on that level, I would always come to them like questioning first, like, hey, this is presented to me. What do you have to say about this? I would doubt it, and I would still bring it to them, though. I wouldn't ignore it, and I wouldn't aggressively charge them, but I would never just ignore it. I've told you guys many times, I hate letting things lie. I usually confront things head on, and I don't like letting things lie. I don't like having beefs with people. I don't like thinking in the back of my head that this guy has a problem with me. Most of the time, there's no reason for someone to have a problem with me. So if you do, I usually confront it head on because I just don't want to think about it. I don't want to think that you at any point can confront me over something that I don't even know what the hell it's about, kind of thing. So I usually just try to nip it in the butt and just be done with it. That is why he's so awkward. He does not believe he deserves to have friends. That I get, but I get that you don't think you deserve friends. But if you're choosing to hang out with a group of people, you probably don't want to act as weird as Caleb acts sometimes, but I get it. He is not within his right state of mind, obviously. But also he was brainwashed and did kill his parents, but also keep in mind that killing his parents caused Caleb to have a mental breakdown and he still has flashbacks. So it obviously traumatized him. Yes, that's Alexandra Goff. Forrest the Runner. Maybe we all should stall for a moment. Oh, that's what we were stalling. I think I pretty much caught up. If I didn't, I'm still reading though. All right, I think those are the most important things. You are good again. I really appreciate the patience. Thank you, the dude, for keeping things in check. I honestly didn't know what was happening, and then I did go back, so that was good. Them being a group also leads them to justifying each other's behavior. Depends on your family also. Michael's right. It does depend on the family. Michael's right. I totally discounted the fact. I am assuming Caleb had good parents. Here's why. I assume if Caleb was selected by Trent Ickathon, that Caleb was probably somebody that was in enough of the public eye that he was recognized. Therefore, his parents must have, I'm assuming they have money or they're at some position of standing where he was noticed. It doesn't mean your parents are good people if you're that, but I'm assuming based on all those things that even if they weren't part of his life, they weren't like the worst, but they could be the worst abusive, horrible people on earth. I don't know. Maybe his dad beat the living crap out of him, but he would have probably said that. I feel like Caleb would have probably said, well, not for nothing, my dad beat me on a daily basis. Then I'd be like, oh, well, now I have to rethink the situation. I mean, if your dad beat you on a daily basis, kill the motherfucker. That I'm totally for it. I mean, I'm talking long-term trauma, like you're constantly abused by your father. Then I wouldn't blame you for burning him in the building. That there is exceptions. There is exceptions. Throwing them under a bridge would be worse. It's definitely a horror angle. So increases the tolerance for doing awful things. I mean, that was pretty bad. Honestly, I did not see that. If you guys asked me to make a list of 20 things that I thought Caleb might have done, I honestly thought, like I was joking before stacking orphans on him, I honestly thought it was going to be something to the effect of him having unintentionally lost control and burned a building. I thought it was going to be fire related because obviously he was the whole inferno of the fire in like when that whole thing, I can't remember the exact incident, but something with the fire made him like lose his shit, and he was lost in the fire, and like I remember that, so that was why I thought fire. But I thought it was going to be unintentional and something like accidentally burned down a school, but it was like totally unintentional, and he just lost control, and it wasn't family or anything related to something like that. Now, at this time, only a small amount of them know, despite the fact that the players have heard it. At a certain level of hysteria, crying and laughing are basically the same reaction. Laughing through grief. He did break when he laughed, Jay. He did hysterically break down. Okay, so it was a hysterical breakdown, and then he laughed. Basically, child soldiers. Reminds me of I think it was just Toy. TOY, Toy, Robin Williams, where they were literally recruiting children that were good at video games, that were actually piloting ships and planes and attacking and fighting in wars. That's what it kind of reminded me of. There's also like war games. Toy was kind of like a more advanced look at war games, or maybe not more advanced, but a more modern look. But it was something sort of like that. That's what I was picturing. Children that are good at a specific thing that are literally taken, programmed, and fought to basically fight wars. Oh, I might have went too far. He's breakdown laugh instead of cry. It's pretty clear Caleb was processing. He did hysterically laugh at Bo's comments that it wasn't his fault. Now it is time. Okay, I think I caught up. Liam is an excellent actor. Great. Liam's great. Bo said, I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. Oh no, I still do have a lot to go. And Caleb crazy laughed because he found the notion ridiculous. I don't think fully brainwashed, just deep black ops training with Sith mentality. I like all that. He has not been around people for 10 years. That's what makes him so awkward around people. I guess that was the whole asylum thing. Like he's been in the asylum so long. He said years. I don't know if we got an exact timeline. You guys, I see 10 years there, but that also might not be the asylum. That might be just him not having gone through, like, hanging out with actual people. Do I know how long him and Nod have been together? Isn't it, like, not even a year? I feel like it's only, like, 8 to 10 months, something like that. If I'm not supposed to know, don't tell me. I will catch up in the chat. I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to hit the radiator. We're going to end this in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Maybe around, like, 11:45. I'm going to finish the chat. I'm going to drink some of this. I don't know. Maybe we'll go a little longer. We'll see how far I get. I want to kill this beer. Caleb is also emotionally stunted. He went to the academy at a young age and broke a few years later. Most of his adult life was in an asylum and running and hiding. Did he meet? I know you guys, I might know some of this. I cannot remember where he met Not, if we do know, and how long. Did he meet, and is it possible they met at the asylum, or is it somehow related? Did he know? I don't know. Something might connect there, because I feel like because Not would have known, I feel like. Not would have known if Not was in the asylum. I know that probably is already something that can't be the case unless they're lying, because I also don't trust anybody. So maybe their backstory isn't all that it seems to be. Since you've passed spoilers now. Oh wait, something. There is a Caleb origin comic if you want to read it. Since you've passed spoilers now. Trent noticed Caleb because Caleb was a prodigy. He did. Oh, Ninja Master. Another $10 donation from Ninja Master. Finished work. Comes back in with the $10 donation. It is radiator time. Radiator time, everybody. We're taking a break. Ninja Master with the $10 donation. Ninja Master, you work awfully hard. You usually miss half the stream because you're working, and then you're always in with the donation. I just want to thank you. You're a great man. You're the man, the myth, the legend. You're getting a swig. You're getting a hit. They met in a jail cell. That's right. I do kind of remember that. Caleb and Not have been together about 4 to 6 months. Not even as long as I thought. I thought 8 months was stretching it maybe. Caleb gives his timeline later. He hasn't peopled properly in a long time. Before the group, but I don't think you know the specifics of timeline yet. Okay. No, he meant not in prison later. I do kind of feel like they mentioned that though. Ninja Master, $10 donation for the second time. Das Grove also with the $2 donation. I think Das Grove is still here. Yes, Das Grove just commented before. I appreciate everything, guys. Hitting the radiator. We'll do another 5 or 10 minutes. Kill this beer. Basically till I finish this beer. We're going to go. And I'll keep reading the chat. Safe to say, oh my God, guys, Daniel O'Day with the great comment of the night, only because, well, you're great all the time, Daniel O'Day. You're always in the live streams. I appreciate it. The Pizza Dude from the Burbs. There are 12 posters that hang in my gym. I have a gym. I used to work out a lot, like 3 to 4 hours a day for 12, 15 years of my life. I probably haven't worked out in that gym in 3 years. Pretty much pre-pandemic was the last time I worked out in the gym. The whole gym is surrounded by about 12 movie posters, I'd have to say, off the top of my head. I don't remember. It might be 11 to be exact. The Burbs is one of them. The Burbs, one of my favorite movies of all time. Corey Feldman, grew up with him since we were children. I feel like he is 8 years older than me. But I've grown up with the Coreys, and I have the Burbs hanging up in my gym. These are the posters in my gym, all on my top 50 of all time. The Burbs, Die Hard, Gremlins, Big Trouble in Little China, The Last Dragon. I'm going around the room. Last Action Hero, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. I feel like I'm missing one. Boondock Saints. All hanging up in my gym. All legit movie-sized theatrical poster releases. I feel like I might still be missing one. In other rooms, I have other posters. There are other posters all throughout my house, but in my gym, that's the circle. I feel like I'm still... Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. Talk about Jester's package. Guys, my brain just went Xerxes. Would believe in Caleb. I can't even right now. Xerxes. Oh my God. All that stuff came up about Calamity. Is that the one that's the sequel to Goodfellas? Remember when Caleb was sitting in the basement talking to the skull? It said, you really should get it off your chest. It's making you crazy. Oh, the Hiking Viking. Cheers, the Hiking Viking. I saw you came in late and I did acknowledge you, but cheers, my friend. Hiking Viking, always in the chats. Clever name I made. Want to hear a joke? Clever name I made? Yes. Have at it if you're still here. I see you did not ask the joke yet. Safe to say. Yes, so Daniel O'Day is right. Ninja Master, if you like that, you will be the Pizza Dude from now on. That is me rudely burping. I'm dying here. I hope you're dying from happiness. The dude JB, my moderator, salute you. Shorter. Oh yeah, I gotta go back. I'm still going back into comments. Good night. Oh, so CJ Cook left. Good night, my man. Gotta head out. Caleb's talked about his family was dirt poor. He basically just scored really high on his SATs, his SATs, his magic SATs. Good people, but not wealthy or influential. I'm just going back, making sure I caught everything. Nope. Commoners, no real standing, no basically modern lower. Okay. So Caleb's parents weren't horrible as far as we know, but no one of high standing. They grew up in a small town. He was only noticed because of the arcane magic. He did say that he was noticed because of his strong use of arcane magic. I feel like, see, that's where I was going in that direction. I feel like most of the time when someone is a strong user of magic and no other people in their family are, there's usually like an unsettlingness about them where they like lose control. So I thought it was going to have something to do with that. Trent noticed Caleb because Caleb was a prodigy. That connection was crazy too. That Trent actually knew Caleb. All right, let's go back. Want to hear a joke? There was something about knock, knock. I eat mop. I eat mop. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you stuck around for me to ask, and you still gave the punchline. Talk about Jester's package. Guys, my brain went blah, blah, blah. I just want to make sure I caught up. Remember when Caleb, yes, I saw that. Both the other children were humans and the same age as Caleb. Caleb's family were very loving, but they're lower middle class. That's probably why the dude was saying, "You're killing me. I'm dying here." That would be more likely if Caleb was a sorcerer. Caleb is a book learned. Sorcerers are book learned. Sorcerers are innately magical. I eat mop who? Knock knock, who's there? I eat mop. I eat mop who? Oh, I'm an idiot. I eat mop who? I am sorry. Knock knock. I eat mop. I eat mop who? I am the fool on that one, guys. Sorry. I'm 4 or 5 beers deep. And Pumat Soul. I'm going to go back. I'm going to also answer the Jester question. I eat, oh my God, I eat mop who? I eat mop who? I eat mop poo? Am I supposed to be saying Pumat? Oh my God. Guys, do not play these games on me. I'm literally thinking something totally different. All right. Enough of the making fun of Jay. My poo. I eat my poo. Thank you. I literally, because I saw the dude put poo mat question mark. I literally was like, is this awkwardly saying something about poo mat soul? Because mop and poo, I eat my poo, poo mat. That's literally where my brain was going just now. It couldn't have been any better that poo mat was in the comments when that happened. Well, I'm chuckling. Hey, if it makes you entertained, it makes you entertained. I mean, hey, I'd be probably laughing myself. Not just me being silly. I hate everybody. No, it was actually, I mean, now that I get it, it makes sense. But Jester's package. First off, is it possible, and you guys probably can't tell me this, we're talking Jester's package right now, as funny as that is. We're talking Jester's package. Is it possible that Jester sent herself a package with 200 gold, and now she's making it look like, no, see, I was telling you guys the truth. Normally my mom sends me 5,000 gold, but this time she just sent me 200. Isn't that weird? And then there's this long letter about like, oh, I love you, and like things are great, and like I'll try to work things out. I don't think that's the case. I think it's legit. I think maybe, I don't know. The only thing that's weird to me is I feel like Jester has said in the past how 5,000 gold was something normal that her mom would send her, and then she brought it up again. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like the number 5,000 has come up before. And that's the only thing that's slightly throwing me off, and that is huge in the sense that I seen a show once on how the best way to manipulate people and trick people when you're telling stories. And one of the main things was focus on a specific thing that normally would have no relevance. Like constantly say, yeah, 5,000 gold, 5,000 gold, 5,000 gold, something like that. Like you pick a specific number and you constantly go back to that so that somebody like me says what I just said. Well, they keep going back to that 5,000 gold. So that's the only reason I keep thinking maybe they're on the level, because every time I talk to them, they keep saying that number and it's always the same number. So like they're not messing up. That's how I think in real life. If you keep telling me the same story all the time and I've known you half my life, I'm going to believe you're telling me the truth. But then all of a sudden, now you get a package with 200 gold and you tell me some story about, oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's a weird. I just feel like the whole situation is weird with Jester's mom. Jester's mom is basically a glorified prostitute, the Ruby of the Sea. She usually gives her 5,000 gold. Now she gives her 200, writes her a letter, says, hey, sorry, I couldn't give you more. I don't know. I feel like there's more behind the scenes with that than just Jester's mom. I don't know. And also, I think that's crazy too. They brought that up. How do you send 5,000 gold through the mail? 200 gold. Why in this world I wouldn't send $5 in the mail in my world. In this world, a world where there's laws and regulation and cameras everywhere, I wouldn't send a $5 bill in the mail. And they're sending 200 sacks of gold, 5,000 gold, 200 gold. That's crazy. You'll find out more about it later, I figure. She is a trickster cleric. I also thought this. This went through my head, and I don't think this is the case, but I'm going to talk crazy talk. I thought either Jester is sending herself money and embarrassed, so she somehow did this on the back end, maybe told Matt Mercer, hey, I'm going to make up the story about my mom, and I love my mom, so every now and then send me some gold and just take it out of my fund, and I'll just account for it. Like, I'll know that I have 200 less gold right now, but you just keep up the facade. That could be a thing. Or I thought, what if it gets as crazy as the Traveler? We have the Traveler. She follows the faith of the Traveler, worships the Traveler. What if the Traveler is so like happy that Jester worships and follows the ways of the Traveler, that the Traveler is sending packages in the name of Jester's mother, professing love and stuff like that, and it's the Traveler? Do I think that? No, but that'd be pretty freaking awesome, I think. That's really smart. Laura Bailey should have thought of that. Forrest the Runner, are you talking about my Traveler thing? I don't know which one we're talking about. Don't disparage the Ruby of the Sea. She's a lovely woman. 5,000 gold in gold would also weigh 100 pounds. I'll lift it, Daniel O'Day. That is a hefty, I mean, it'd probably be expensive to ship a 100-pound sack. I'll lift it. I deadlift 300 pounds. I move every day. I'll haul a sack. You tell me you sent me 5,000 gold, I'll find a way to lift it. I guaranteed. You'll find out more about it later, though. The amount given has more to do with game mechanics than story. Maybe her mom has lost a lot of money since she left. That was also a thing. 5,000 gold would be 100 pounds. I mean, honestly, I would actually think 5,000. All right, that probably makes sense. I'm envisioning whenever I think gold, this is what comes to mind. I tell you guys, here's my rant for you, another rant. Whenever I think of large amounts of gold and carrying it in sacks, I envision Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, where Friar Tuck was like, I'm going to send you on your way to hell, and throws the priest. What was he? He wasn't a priest. He was a different name. No, he wasn't a cardinal. Whatever he was. He threw the mother frigger out the window, stuffed with sacks of gold, and he just hit the ground like a freaking, oh my God, it was like boom, because it was so heavy. That's what I always remember, because I saw it in theaters when I was a kid. My father took me to see Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. You look up whenever the release is. I believe it was like, I want to say 93. You guys could check me on it. I want to say 1993. So I was probably around like 11 or 12 years old. And I remember how horrifying Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was when they took his father's eyes. When Kevin Costner got back to what is it? Robin Hood of Locksley? What was it? Locksley Castle? Whatever the hell it was. Whenever that dude got back to his castle, they frigging put his dad in a cage and ripped his eyes out. Horrible. And I always remembered it. I was 12 then. What was the year? I think it was 1993. I'm not great with times, but I feel like it had to be around the early 90s. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner. That's really smart. Laura Bailey, blah, blah, blah. I already read that. Matt giving a player fairly accurate. Gold is heavy. If enough is on you, you fall like a brick. 93-ish. I feel like that is close. It's D. I never said hi to D. D, I see you all over the place, and I didn't say hi to you. D. This bud's for you, even though it's not a bud. This Yingling is for you. Friar Tuck. Yes. Forrest the Runner, Friar Tuck, in that movie, strapped the religious man. I cannot remember. I don't think I think he was higher than a priest. He was like I don't know, a bishop? Whatever it was, he's dead. He got thrown out the window in 1993 by Friar Tuck. And Friar Tuck was amazing. Friar Tuck that movie was great. If you guys haven't seen Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, every Kevin Costner movie in the 90s was amazing. I watched all of them. The Postman, Wyatt Earp, the one we just said, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. What else was in the 90s? Field of Dreams. That was 80s, though. Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner always had great ones. Yellowstone. I mean, he's in a lot of good Westerns. Dances with Wolves. Oh, my God. There's so many good ones. It's only 500 platinum. See, that's another one, though. What if she just sent platinum? Because Jester did say, oh, it's light, so it's probably platinum. Clever name I made. I was 5. You were 5 when Robin and Prince of Thieves came out. Out of game, 5,000 would be game breaking. In game, 5,000 is a lot to send in the mail across country borders. Hot take. I love Waterworld. Waterworld? Amy France. I did not say hi to Amy. Amy, what is up? I feel like I have not seen you. I mean, I see you now that I'm looking. Oh, Robin Hood was 91. I was 6 and agree. Terrifying. When they showed it's something that stuck with me my entire life. There are certain scenes from movies that have stuck with me throughout my entire life. And as you grow up, I feel like you think that's normal. And now that I'm 40 and I still can immediately go to that image, I think that shit kind of fucked me up. Like not in a bad way though. Like maybe fucked up is a bad way to put it. I feel like it affects you in some sort of way that sticks with you for your entire life, whether it's good or bad. Not that I'm saying it was bad, but I feel like it might have been bad and I couldn't have prevented it. But it's one of those things where I never forgot Robin Hood's father's eyes ripped out. He was in a cage and frigging like gutted and hung and eyes. Like here's other ones for you. The movie It, the 1990. I always say it's 80s, but it's 1990 movie It. I saw that for the first time. I snuck out of my house for the first time to go visit my first girlfriend. Ran halfway across town in the night and saw that movie on VHS. And it is always held a special place in my heart just because of the night involved. I had to go back home. You don't understand you might be thinking, oh, isn't that cute? Jay remembers the movie It because he went and visited his first girlfriend. That's not why I remember it. I remember it because I had to return home and to not have my father kick my ass the next day. And I had to like walk in the dark through town, through the woods, like for an hour to get back home because I'm walking on foot. I'm a child. I was like 12 years old, 11 years old. Not even. It was 90. So I had to have been like 9 or 10 years old. And I had to trek back through the woods after having seen Stephen King's It with Tim Curry going, like what? Who wants to friggin' deal with that shit in the woods at 12 years old, 10 years old, however the hell old I was. Saw it when I was 8. For me, it's the hand coming from the under the bed in Pet Sematary. McGuigan, I've said this many times in live streams too. Pet Sematary, top 10 freak the shit out of me movies. The sister with the I think it's scoliosis, possibly. The sister of the main character, mother lady, who has the sister that screams in pain and she has to like care for her and stuff. Frigged me up. One of the freakiest things I could ever remember from childhood horror. Top 10, easily top 10. Pet Sematary, another one. Pet Sematary 2. I saw in theaters when they pulled in Bobby Budnick from Salute Your Shorts into his moped and grinded his face into the motorcycle tire. That was probably around 93, 94, around the same time as Robin Hood. When Robin Hood was 91, according to Amy, which I believe. But Pet Sematary had some, and then the rabbits, Pet Sematary 2, Who's my dude that does all the voiceovers? I'm brain farting on his name. He was the horrible stepfather cop in Pet Sematary 2, where he was skinning the rabbits. He was literally just ripping the flesh off the rabbits. Why am I brain farting on his name? He does every voice in everything I've ever seen animated. Adventure Time, all this different stuff. But that movie is freaky. That's like disturbing shit. That's not like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. All that had jump scares, horrific sights of death. But Pet Sematary had like shit that could happen in real life. After this, going back to continue my terminal list binge. What is a terminal list binge, Michael? Robin Hood's dad was hung. I feel like he was in a cage. I feel like he was hung in a cage. After this, going back to continue my terminal list binge. What is terminal list binge? I'm assuming that's just a list of movies. Deck of several things card that gives you gold only gives you 2,000 unless I was lied to. Deck of several things card. New Amazon Prime show. Terminal list. My apologies. Terminal list. I've never heard of it. I have Amazon Prime. What is it? For me, it's the Hancock. Oh, I saw that. The kid with the flat head gave me nightmares. Pat's Cow? Are we talking Pet Sematary, Ninja Master? The kid with the flat head gave me nightmares. I always remembered Pat's Cow. Pat's Cow. He was the thing you'd see in the visions. DJ Hawk, what is up? Hello, DJ Hawk. New Amazon Prime show. I'm rewatching Blind Spot now. I'm halfway through season 1. Ninja Master, yeah, Pat's Cow from Pet Sematary. Whew, dude got hit by a truck. I thought the remake of Pet Sematary was not too bad, honestly. I thought it was solid. Hey, Jay, before I forget, always watch Talks Machina After Dark. Your reactions could be up to 2 hours. Gotcha. Hey, that's my beer. Jesse Dobby Reactions has sponsored this video with Yingling. Good night, Daniel. Daniel's out. I didn't even see Daniel. Where's Daniel? Where is Daniel? Daniel. Is Daniel in here? One of my Daniels? Who is in here that's named Daniel? I feel like Oh, Daniel O'Day. Daniel O'Day. I for some reason, I thought of some other Daniel. Like another Daniel. My bad. Daniel O'Day. Have a good night. Yes, guys. Go check out Jessie Dobby Reactions. I believe she just posted Stranger Things. Maybe. I don't know. She watched it. I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica. Clever name I made. Oh, I keep reading Clever Name I Made and then thinking I'm asking myself, that's the comment. I keep thinking it's the comment because I'm reading it in my head. I was half asleep and thought someone mentioned the deck of many things. You did. I don't know what that is, but you did hear that. What is the deck of many things? It might have been answered back here, but I didn't see it. Chris Pratt, Navy SEAL Revenge, but has... Oh, yes. I did see... I keep seeing commercials for it. I didn't know it was called The Terminal List. That's a show? I thought it was a movie. I thought it was a movie with Chris Pratt. It's a magic item. Don't worry about it too much. We will tell you later. Are you petitioning your sister to watch Critical Role, Jay? My sister has reacted to all of Vox Machina. If you go look on Jessie Dobby Reactions, she's reacted to all Vox Machina. She does a couple other side things, and she does on her own time watch Critical Role related content. But she does things like Heartstopper, stuff like that. She does shows I don't watch. Stuff like more girly things, I'd say, if that's not a horrible way to put it. I had forgotten how good Ashley Johnson was in Blind Spot. Deck of several things is the one we had in our game. Chris Pratt. Is it good, Michael? Legend of Vox Machina or the first... the actual show. The animated show. Not campaign 1. The first show. She does a lot of the ones... She does a lot of the mainstream. If something new comes out, like Stranger Things, Vox Machina... I'm trying to think of like other. I know she did Heartstopper. She's doing Once Upon a Time. There's a lot of like Cobra Kai, like stuff like that. Mainstream ones that are top shows, she will do. But besides that, we kind of go into like different genres, let's say. I'm more into anime and action and insanity, so I could scream and yell and curse like a raving lunatic. Jesse doesn't really do that. Jesse's more emotional. We're both emotional. I'm just more into screaming and cursing and yelling and telling everybody everything you do is wrong. You ever notice how the Ghostbusters logo looks like the Ghostbusters logo? What? DJ Hawk, do you ever notice how the Ghostbusters logo looks like the Ghostbusters logo? What does that mean? I feel like there's something hidden in there that I'm not understanding. Ru Ali, good night, my friend. Good night, everybody. Forrest the Runner, good night. I've seen her reactions to Vox Machina. Just wondered if she was reacting to others. Oh, I'm sure when Vox Machina restarts, she'll be doing others as well. But yes, is American Mom your mom? No. American Mom was one of the first reactors I ever watched. And when I started my channel, I actually messaged her and was like, I started a reaction channel. Any advice you could give me? Because I had always watched her, and she actually emailed me and we corresponded back and forth for a while. Haven't spoke to her in a bit. I am liking the PTSD and the TBI take on a military thriller. We're talking about Terminal List. Remember when you said you didn't care if Caleb was beat every day by his parents? Just a reminder that some of the quirks of the characters can run deep, deep, deep. And good tactics used so far that feel well practiced, like Strike Back, but more serious. Oh, we're talking Terminal List. I read that so in time that it sounded like all one comment. I get it, though, the dude JB. Also, to convince myself further, even though I'm going off your comment, the dude, one could say that Trent Ickathon traumatically, mentally beat him every day of his life. And Trent was probably more of a father than his actual father in his own right. Or his own mind, I should say. In the mind of Caleb, I'm saying, at that moment. Trent Ickathon was probably like everything to him. I imagine at that point of your life, it would be like Papa in Stranger Things. Like when Elle was at her most impressionable time, that'd be like Papa coming and Elle being like, Papa goes, hey, go kill your dad. And you go, okay, I'll kill my dad because Papa said so. Trent like straight tortured them for a few years. Night, everyone. Ninja Master's out. Guys, I'm also going to leave because it is 12:10. I could gulp this beer. That is exactly right, Jay. I do agree with all of you. You guys know, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. The second you tell me a dude killed his parents, you gotta let me yell at that guy for 20 minutes and say he's the worst human being on earth. Then you fill me in on some knowledge, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's not the worst guy. But I gotta get it out. It's like, once you tell me a man burned his parents alive, I gotta scream a little bit about that person. I gotta tell him he's kind of a shit. So let me kill this beer, and then I'm going to run through the comments. Any last minute things you guys want me to know? D, absolutely traumatized by Trent. Absolutely and completely cannot say much more without spoiling it. But you are pulling the right thread. No, I'm starting to... See, I have to go down that road. I have to go down the road of how much do I want to yell at this person before I let them have a word. Because it's like one of those things in real life. I'm probably like that too. Like, there are times I'm wrong and I lash out, but you gotta let me just like get it out. And maybe that's right, or, I mean, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That's just how I am. But once I understand, and then I start thinking about it, okay, like you guys said, what if his dad beat him? I know he didn't. What if I don't know. There's a lot of things. So let me chug this, and I'll read the comments. All right. That is it, my friends. We will go through the chat. I will read the rest. We'll say goodnight. And then I recommend you all jump on my videos and go see everything Stranger Things I've ever done in my life. There's 57,000 videos. They're all up in full. 100,000 hours of content. Here we go. Good night, my friends. We got Nuck and Futz. We're with you, Jay. We all went through the same long ago. That's what I also tell people. I've told you guys this before. A lot of times in reactions, people will get on my case about how I treat certain people. And I feel like they just got to remember how they felt at the time. And I've done it myself. I've told you guys. I am obsessed with Lost, and I've seen reactions where I get on people's case and I'm like, are you an idiot? What are you, some kind of moron? Why would you even think that? That's the greatest character ever. And then I'm like, I've lived this world friggin' 7 times over, so I have a different opinion of things. But anyway, the Dude JB is the last comment I'm reading, and then I'm going up. Good night, Jay. Looking forward to Escape from the Blood Keep when we can get to it, probably a few months with the shows going on. The Dude JB has asked me to watch Escape from the Blood Keep. Sent me all the links. I did look at them. They're done in episodic fashion. Roughly 2 hours, give or take, depending on the episode. We are going to get to that. So that is a thing that will be happening. Thank the Dude JB. Escape from the Blood Keep will happen soon. I might get into part of it this weekend. I'm going to do Talks Machina tomorrow. I'm going to start episode 19. Depending on my edits for Stranger Things. I got to finish editing up Stranger Things. And it was 4 hours in 2 episodes. 4 hours in 2 episodes. I got to still edit that up. But based on how that goes, which honestly, it's been going pretty well. I will do Talks Machina, episode 19. I might start Escape from the Blood Keep. But I thank you, the Dude JB, for everything you do for me. The Dude JB, guys, behind the scenes, constantly feeding me information through email, checking on things, checking the chat. Solid, solid. I don't think I saw Lesa Pocky here. Other moderator. I've got to give Lesa Pocky credit as well. Lesa Pocky in the beginning did tell me there's a lot of live streams I will not be able to attend. I highly recommend you reach out to the Dude JB. That's literally what Lesa Pocky said. I've said it before, but I have to acknowledge it because they are good people. Good attitude to have. Amy France, the Dude JB, Vero G, clever name I made. Nuck and Futz, Michael Das Grove, $2 donation from Das Grove today. Solid dude. Ninja Master already went to bed, but Ninja Master with a $20 donation today. Solid. Keeping my radiator fully steamed. D. Alexandra Grove. Alexandra Goff. I'm combining names now. McGuigan, my good friend McGuigan. Pay off your bow. Mine's coming Monday or Tuesday. We're going to do an unboxing of Bo from the Mighty Nein. You guys saw the unboxing of Ford. If you didn't, it's on the channel. I think I might have got everybody. Ninja Master, Michael. I think we got DJ Hawk, Ruali. I know some of you left Forest the Runner. Most of you already went to bed for the night. If I missed any of you, you know I love you all. And is it Friday yet?